It is Group A, day 1, second game for Lin. First game for Colorful, a new contender arises. Lin had a win over his countryman and orc buddy Soin with 2-1, as I said. And now it's a different matchup, and we were all wondering, how good is Lin really? We haven't seen too much of his genius yet in this tournament. The Orc Mirror usually a clear 2-0 for him, but Soin brought him to the edge at least in game 1 and 2. So let's see how well Colorful is doing. A top 8 contender of WGL 2018, the winter edition at least. But since then, a lot of stuff has changed. We had a new patch in between 1.30.4, and Lin is not as great as he was a year ago. But Colorful is the same. It's kind of like two descending shapes colliding. Who's going to prevail?
Yeah, I would echo that sentiment as well. Neither of these players seem to be in the greatest shape just yet. Especially Colorful is the big question mark. We've seen not too much from him just yet. Earlier, Lin was victorious, but that was not the bulletproof Lin. That was not the Lin that you watch and think there's no man on planet Earth who can beat him. There are certainly some weaknesses that the all-star grade from Korea, the King of Orcs, has been showing. And Colorful, well, it's been really quiet around him lately. Where he really picked up steam last year, what brought him so much fame was actually the China versus Korea clan war, where he saved the honor of China, if you want to call it that. But yeah, with the new patch, with the last couple of months, it hasn't been too generous to him as far as success goes. And what I read earlier in chat, that maybe because he apparently got married in the meantime.
Yeah, we saw him with his girlfriend on several offline events now. A pretty cute couple. Looks like two teenagers, really. Deeply in love, as it seems. And she's also supporting him very, very well during those tournaments. And now, he is going off meta already. Not with the hero, not with the build, but with the creep route. This is old school. This mercenary creep is risky nowadays because the orcs tend to attack this really early on, and then you could lose the experience or the item. But Colorful is in time as Lin is going for the middle of the map for the permanent items level 2, picking up a Gloves of Haste, but this was not to be expected by Colorful actually.
Yeah, this is absolutely risky, as you say. If there's an Orc Scout, which is not very likely, but it can happen, you get the Shadow Priest stolen, the Blade Master shows up, you don't reach level 2, you don't have Entangle, and everything is disaster. So, a calculated risk here by Colorful, not getting punished. He's lucky enough that Lin wasn't scouting for it. Lin instead opted for the 2 item carrying creeps in the middle, and got Circlet and Gloves. Not too bad, that's quite a bit more damage now for the Blade. And seems to expansion cancel, because of course in this matchup it's all about expansion, hunters and so on from neither side. We see it in the bottom left. This is a fairly unusual position, but the Blade Master might be walking over there anyways.
Yeah, this is usually the position where you build the second engine of war once you have established your expansion. Blade Master gets the first blood here, but it's being entangled once again. So more damage on the first hero. And since he went for no shop, there is no heal selves, and there is more entangle, and there is dust to reveal the Blade Master once he goes into Windwalk. So Lin in a precarious situation right away, and he caught the first grunt, but Colorful on the other side loses the Berserker here. Lin picks it up.
They were both spamming like crazy for that Berserker, and Lin, with a little bit of luck, a little bit of better ping, I don't know, he gets the Berserker anyways. That is a big deal. If that Berserker goes to the Keeper, that grunt is dead.
Absolutely. And you can't allow to lose grunts in the early. Colorful not using his spell, now going for the Berserker, the healthiest of all the units that Lin has remaining in the battlefield. A new grunt comes in, TP now, and that's a save for last second, but it is a save. He needs a lot of healing now. That will take some time. The question now is, does he know about the expansion? Will he run straight down south to kill it or attack it with the forces he has? Or will he gather some experience? I think it's a mix of both, actually.
A player's forces are under
Blade Master's going scouting. Has basically full mana, by the way. Plenty of Windwalk still available. He must know there's an expansion. He just doesn't know exactly where it is. And it is likely to assume that it's too late to cancel it anymore. Oh, it's nighttime. I don't think he saw this, actually.
Me neither. Yeah, he went to the max north and didn't see the south with the limited vision that you have in the night, except if you are Night Elf and have ultra vision, of course. Gets the last hit here, so level 2 and critical strike for that blade. Windwalk again to dodge that entangle and get another archer skill.
So an archer and a shadow priest now slain already. It's only small kills, but every little thing adds up. I wonder if Lin is confused not having seen the expansion yet, but it is such a likely play. It is so predictable. There has to be an expansion somewhere. The meta nowadays doesn't work without a fast expansion for the Night Elf.
The Keeper is expecting something as well, like a creep or an expansion play as he's staffing up with a level 1 entangle. Doesn't have too much damage on his own. I mean, a lot of damage is coming from that entangle, but the right clicks of the Keeper are really weak, but he forces that Shadow Hunter to go into heal wave first, and not having the Serpent Ward slows down the creeping.
Can you still get this troll? The next entangle? I'm not so sure. Heal wave, heal self. Okay, troll survives. Yes, heal wave's forced first, but he wants to go Serpent Ward's heal wave anyways. So this Keeper movement didn't get too much done. Slows down the SH's creeping a little, and I suppose buys him space across the map where finally the Tree of Life had finished, and now it's creeping up the natural. How quick is this expansion? It's not really quick and not really late, right?
I think it's already late. He was standing there with the Tree of Life, not moving, for quite some time. So I'm pretty sure he delayed that one already. And also the level 3 is vastly delayed for the Keeper of the Grove. And Lin, we've been questioning what is his game plan these days in Orc versus Night Elf, because a lot of stuff has changed since we saw him the last time, but he's sticking to his old plan, his outdated meta plans, with the early counter expansion. That's
really
a big
early
risk, because he can be overwhelmed if the Night Elf is scouting that early. We have a second engine of war for Colorful as well, as he's going into Mass Huntress. More gold income is coming here as well. The Sentinel is protecting this expansion from the Blade Master. I don't really like Lin's odds here too much at the moment.
If you can distract with the Blade Master long enough to force these Huntresses to stay south and the Keeper by himself. Oh, I love this. Sends the Shaman and the Berserker towards the expansion, so that way he has purges against the Treants. I mean, if this expansion does come through, this is amazing. I mean, Colorful isn't in the greatest position to fight yet. You're the strongest usually with 60 supply Huntresses, 2 upgrades, and a scroll or 2. And from that point, he's still pretty far away.
Lin is going for the Shaman upgrade for reinforced defenses, and what else was it? And another burrow there to break upkeep soon. Colorful is preparing an attack, but you're right. 5 Huntress only, 2 Archers, the expansion already at 60%, and the tower coming up with reinforced defenses very soon. Things are getting better. Tier 2 is not ready for Colorful, so I don't think he wants to fight without an Alchemist.
And this was just outstanding movement by Lin. First of all, earlier on, it was the Blade Master in the south threatening the entangled castle, forcing the army to remain there. And then after that, as he falls back, he's covering both the bridges towards his part of the map and makes sure that it is a pretty early expansion, does come through. And if this does work, this is the best build. The safer version is to go 45 supply, maybe even 50. Go for the upgrades first, the Shaman upgrades and the Grunt upgrades, and then expand. That can also work, but it's a late expansion. But if you go for it like this, and it works, this is looking great for them.
Yeah, it is risky, and I gotta correct myself now. Things are looking way better for the Korean. Good inventory here as well on the Blade Master with the trifecta. Tier 2 is done. Thank you very much, Matt Frog, for the second host of the day. Defense upgrades coming through. Shop has been cancelled, so no staff nor clarities for the Keeper. Once again, a big deal. And he found the flute, which is really nice.
Oh, yeah.
Basically a free attack upgrade on all these Huntress.
Yeah, another upgrade for these masses of units, which are going to be coming in soon. But you can see how long it's taking to assemble this army. I guess it really was a late expansion at the end of the day. Still not breaking into upkeep. Colorful could do this very soon. Could do it right now with a second hero, in fact. But doesn't want to go for one.
Problem
doesn't have any scrolls yet. I feel like he needs scrolls badly.
Who?
Colorful.
Yeah. Lin does need them as well. Of course, he has one on the blade and the staff. So if things get dicey and if the pressure of Colorful is becoming too big, he can go back to help the Shadow Hunter, who's struggling with level 3 actually. One kill would be level 3, and with the Purge, he's guaranteed to get that. So Serpent Ward's level 2 unlocked.
He wants to get the item here at least. The Keeper, who's gonna get it first. The SH walking into a surround here. Item does go towards the Keeper. SH at least gets the claws of attack, but now he can't get out anymore. He's opening him up the way a little bit, but no. SH is still stuck. This might be the hero kill, but Colorful says no. Whoa. Seems to be too expensive. Lightning shields on the way home.
And he kills one with it, damaging the second hunter severely. This was a nice salvage of Lin. He could have lost the so important second hero there. If you can't go to level 4, you really have a problem in the late game. And he was stuck against the corner. He was basically dead, but the big potion of healing saved him. And then the pressure on basically everything forces the TP, got him the time to get out. And now he's pushing, cutting production in half. Colorful is in a world of trouble.
2 big level ups here right now. Very close around the corner, and so many of these hunters are so low. One of them dies right away. That's almost 4-3 levels. 1 or 2 more kills and he's got it. And Colorful not even in upkeep yet. This is a mass strategy. You have to be in upkeep. You have to be at 65, 70 supply at this stage in the game. And here's the level 4 and the level 3. Keeper levels up as well. But look at all the piercing damage. The Serpent Wards, the Berserkers. These hunters are getting shredded.
It looks like the perfect army composition for Lin. He was trying to dodge the Dispels. He can get one more heal wave out or 4 Serpent Wards. Colorful's micro is okay, but not good enough against this mass damage. Another Huntress saved to the back, but not for much longer. A heal scroll is desperately needed for Colorful, but he doesn't get it. Lin is standing strong with twice the supply. GG. We were questioning him. We were doubting him. But boy, was Lin strong in this game.
Yeah, that just looked super solid. The expansion seemed a little risky, and I think there was an opening there to cancel this. If Colorful walks across the map with his 4 Huntresses, maybe he can't win a fight, but canceling an Orc expansion is really easy, and I think he should have tried for that. TP out after if you have to. Maybe that's going to cost you 2 Huntresses, but if the expansion for the Orc comes up so early, it's just too easy to beat Hunts.
I think his Keeper timing was a little off, as he expected the expansion even earlier or just wanted to disrupt the creeping. I'm not too sure. But if he staffs in later, when the expansion was coming up, he should have an easy time to wreck this. So I don't know if Colorful's scouting was off or if he had a different idea from what I think is the best way to do. But yeah, there was certainly a flaw in the game of Colorful, and that cost him the game, basically. But also, Lin's early game Blade Master control was really nice. Yes, he lost the town portal for it, but he got quite a bit of Colorful's army and delayed the level 3 Keeper for so long.
Yeah, and that's the cool thing about TPs as well. It's not only there to save yourself, but it's a quick trip across the map. Yes. You're in the south, you're getting a lot of stuff done, you're delaying, you're finding kills, you TP back, you're healing up, you're immediately creeping again. TPs can save you a lot of time. Usually Orcs always sell them, never make use of them, but there, Lin finds a great way to utilize that in the early game.
We got the first donation of the second stream. Thank you, Fog Duster, with 5 euros. A nice stream is a good way to start the week. Thank you, guys. We do our best to make it a nice stream. Hopefully you enjoy it.
Our second map will be not Last Refuge. Concealed Hill.
On first view, they look kind of similar.
Yeah, a little bottom left and top right spawning positions. Isn't that normally one of the few maps which is not so great for the Keeper?
It is.
I'm kind of surprised to see this here.
Maybe he goes Demon Hunter, as this is also a decent Farseer map. We'll see about that. Lin in this
game. He's undead.
What? Lin is undead.
Well, one of them's undead.
But I think they are rehosting this.
Yeah. Earlier, I was kind of jokingly saying, well, maybe you can switch races in this tournament, but that certainly should not be allowed.
I mean, we have seen a map in the pool that is not supposed to be in the on the stream that is not supposed to be in the pool, but alright, it seems to be a mistake as all the observers are leaving, so are we. So I guess it's just a misclick. Show to reconnect. No.
Okay, that's the same thing.
Can you? Ah, okay, now then. Yeah, I guess it was just a mistake. But Lin is here. This is Lin account, right? He's a night elf.
I don't know which one he is.
He usually has the 7 at the end, or the sign that looks like a 7.
Ah, yeah, and wait a minute. Colorful is headshot, obviously.
Yeah.
Maybe they're just trolling around here. This is a big tournament. You don't want to mess around in this tournament.
Yeah, once again, $44,000 on the line.
$4,000 for an
By the
online
way,
tournament. This is insane.
We have to correct ourselves. It is a part online, part offline tournament, as the finals will be offline.
Really?
Yes.
Wait. Isn't the finals like super soon?
The semifinals and game for third and the final will be played offline. The dates for that is May 25. That is in 2 weeks.
Yeah, but it's like it's quarterfinals on the 23rd.
Yep.
And that's the decision. And then you have 2 days to get to China.
Okay.
Well, good thing there's no Europeans playing in this, I guess.
It's a like.
Are you kidding me right now?
What is playing random?
Lin is playing random. What's going on?
Did he maybe play random in the first game as well and we just didn't notice it?
Can't be serious.
Color me surprised.
$44,000.
Well, we all know that Lin doesn't really care too much about prize money usually, but he wants to surpass Moon as the all-time #1 earner in the Warcraft scene. So I guess he should look for this? I don't know.
I've never seen Lin race switch before.
Me
Trying
neither.
to search my memory, and usually with that I come up empty, but I don't think I've ever seen that.
Yeah,
Seems like Warcraft is not cooperating, by the way.
yeah,
The game
exactly.
is not loading.
The game isn't loading. It's like, okay, we don't like this. Stay true to your race. We had a discussion with him over this actually in a bus from the venue at in Shanghai. Said, yeah, I would love to play Night Elf as well because they're so strong back in 1.30.1 days. But his viewers said, you have to stick to Orc. You're the savior of Orc. So he did. And now with things being a lot better usually for Orcs against Night Elf, he starts to switch races. That is really weird. But maybe it was just a mistake once again.
Are we in the wrong room? Is that what's happening here? Let me try.
They say they rehost, or Sock says
okay.
they're gonna rehost.
All right, I invite you.
Okay. Now things look better. And now we have the right names as well with Headshot and Lin's new account. Okay, this looks a lot more normal. But
There was some weird stuff.
the first game was right, wasn't it? Yeah, of course. Confusion here. Making our work so hard.
Our work, yeah.
Sitting back in our chairs just talking about what's happening. Oh, it's so stressful.
Working as hard as coal miners over here. We got the black lung. You got the black lung, actually. How is it smoking? Is it helping with the coughing, Neo?
I really smoked a lot less last week because of that.
So what's that? 10 cigarettes a day?
I think not even.
All right, that's better than...
I think I smoked 2 packs a week.
Okay, could be worse.
Could be a lot worse. Usually it is worse.
My uncle smokes 2 packs a day.
What?
Yeah.
Is he like still breathing normally, or is he just smoking all the time?
Yeah, he's also breathing sometimes. Yeah.
That's good for him.
Soon
You
he's
know, you
gonna
have
have
to
one
find
of those
balance in
oxygen
life.
bottles, I think.
You have to find your balance in life. So, Lin continues his dominance over Colorful. I looked up the stats before the series started, and it's like 7-1 in matches in favor of Lin. Last time that Colorful was able to defeat him was in July of 2018. That's almost a year ago. And okay, we're back to Night Elf and Orc. We're back to the standard, and we have Lin in the lead. He has match points now. Could be his 4-1 after 2 games. That positions him very, very nicely for the rest of the group stage that will be played on Friday. By the way, guys, after the stream, we have a little bit of an announcement for you guys. So,
Ooh, what might that be?
Oh,
Exciting.
You know it. You know it.
I think I know it. Maybe you're announcing something else. Gonna start working around the corner in one of the strip places, perhaps?
You think I would earn much money as a stripper?
Dude, I would pay to see you do like the move around the stripping pole, you know, where you're locking yourself in with your legs. Dude, absolutely.
Do you know that the strippers are cheating, that the pole is actually moving as well?
Not everywhere though, right?
No? I don't know.
I don't know. I've not been in a strip club in a long time.
Since Cologne.
Since I visited your mom.
Oh my god, who would pay to see that? Maybe my mom throws out money for people to see her instead of the other way around. I hope she's not watching. Thank you, darling dear, for the 2-month resub.
Your mom does actually very occasionally watch. I think my mom still doesn't know what a computer is.
Well, it's mostly for the better, I can tell you that much.
She's one of those people keeping cable TV alive.
Nice, good for her. We should talk about the first hero pick of Lin, because it's not a Blade, it's not a Farseer. He goes Shadow Hunter first on CH. What the fuck?
Yeah, I've never seen that before either. One of the big reasons why it was played on Terranos in the past was because of this amazing lightning shield creep. There is no Renegade Wizard, however, here, meaning no lightning shield. Is there another cool creep trick here?
Maybe at the lab.
Is he gonna go for the Ogre Lord? Do you know that trick where you pull out the Ogre Lord and hex him and push him all the way into your main?
Yeah, of course. Focus did that at WGL. There's also a trick where you block the Ogre Lord, I think with Serpent Wards and a building. Where did I see that? Some minor tournament. I'm not too sure. But okay, Lin is creeping up for level 2. Keeper comes over with Entangle already. Grunt is hurt, so this could be a potential pickup for Colorful.
Kind of has to go heal wave now though, right?
Yeah, and he is. So no Hex creep AI abuse. Or Treants and Entangle. This is painful already for Lin.
And there's no saving this Grunt. Can you deny him?
Yep, Chakram faster than birds.
Shadowhunter actually some of the worst attack damage in the game, but then finds the last hit anyways. I think the worst DPS in the game is actually DK or Podem. I think it's Podem, right? Without the Searing Arrow, of course.
I think so. Not too sure.
Expansion is coming up in the north. Theoretically, if you spam Serpent Wards next to it, those can't get ensnared and killed too easily. But one Grunt died already. That was the first Grunt. That doesn't feel good.
I feel Colorful is kind of confident here, checking already as the expansion is not up. Also no second engine of war. With that grunt kill, he kind of can. Colorful sees him here and cancel the clarity, man. There we go.
So, can he cancel this tree? I don't think so, right? 900 HP already? There's no way this is gonna happen. What's happening this game?
I don't know.
So
this
weird.
Yeah. Little distraction. So he can't get entangled as he's out of range. But yeah, this is way too late. No grunt nearby. He can do a little bit of extra damage, but no way he kills it.
If he comes in when it's being crept with the grunts, this can be dangerous.
What
this is
the
a hard expansion to creep.
Freaking hell, it's a Pit Lord second. Someone asked about this strategy in our Discord 2 days ago, and I thought, okay, Lin is playing fun games on Netties, but...
I know Grubby was playing it as well. I read that somewhere.
History Totem, by the way.
What? What?
So Cleave should be good in theory against Night Elf, right? So...
I guess. What is this? He just had a super solid game with a proven strong strat, and then he plays this.
Yep. This could also be a tactic by Xiao KK.
It's totally good. Yeah,
Xiao
right.
KK is Mr. I lose the second game because of stuff like this.
Bought a circle on the Pit Lord. That's how
damage.
you can tell he's an orc player. Nobody else would ever do that.
Well, it's damage, I guess. Shadowhunter is still far away from level 3, and he's so far away from creeping, from the creep in the upper left.
Look in the north right now. This is 3 hunters up here only. Imagine a creep jack up there. Oh, that would be so sick. And the Shadowhunter's going up there. Oh, Lin, you monster! But once again, an amazing hunter scout. He's gonna see this coming, and the Shadowhunter's gonna change course.
Raider Walker, by the way, with an early Warmill as well. No sign of a counter expansion this time. And he creeps this seemingly easy. There's no interference at all.
Yeah. With Lin being up here, this would have been scary. But as that wasn't the case. That's a quick level 3.5 for the Keeper. Shadowhunter getting closer to level 2 as well. So, it's Howl, right? Rain of Fire is just a crap spell.
It's nothing yet. He's still... Yeah, it's still level 1, but must be Howl. I think it's a good way of diminishing the damage of the Huntress, as they have a lot of upgrades usually. TP out now. Got the big invul, got most of the experience, but not level 3. That was a big creep check for Colorful. Expo established, got level 3, denied level 3, and got the TP. Well done by Colorful.
And with the TP now gone, and there's still being no disenchant. Coming in soon though. The Keeper's threat of entangle kills is very high right now. Peon moving out. Counter expansion again.
That's a little late now.
This will not be made so easy though. The Keeper, oh, does he have the vision here through the arch? Apparently not. Last hit goes towards the Orc as level 3 and the Pendant of Energy. Hallelujah.
Ooh, this is the best for the Shadowhunter. By the way, another 10 euro donation coming in by Stripper Ray. I would pay to see that. Well, with that name, I can imagine you would.
He was waiting for his opportunity
the entire
for so
time.
long.
That was your moment, man, and you seized it. Nice. And thank you, Lubber, for the host as well.
You see? 10 bucks from him, 10 bucks from me, 20 euros, just like that.
Oh, yeah. Nice.
Alright, here we go. Where's the Howl?
Okay. 25% damage reduction here on the Huntress. That's nice. A lot more sustain, especially since there's Spirit Link. Heal Scroll heals them up again. Raiders are already a little hurt. Not too many Serpent Wards, actually. This tower will not come up. Good timing by Colorful. The Pit Lord is in danger of dying soon-ish, I guess. The Cleave is putting in some damage, but the Hunters are spread in a way that it doesn't affect them too much. One is down. Second one is about to fall. The Shadowhunter is in a world of trouble. There could be an entangle and the kill right away.
So close, man.
And he's not heal waving himself? What was that? Dispel! And he runs away! Heal wave can be cancelled. There we go. Ooh, he needs a potion now desperately.
Ooh, that was very close. That was scary. Both players here taking quite a few losses. Telestaff on the Pit Lord. Oh, can he make it back to the main though?
Oh, the Keeper's
Staff
coming in
on
with
the
the staff.
Keeper.
Nicely done. Is he getting out of range or no? Speed scroll.
Nice.
Saves him. Man, Lin does pull out a few good moves here. Still, he's up against Double Engine of War expansion. But there's only 4 Wisps in there, by the way.
There was most of the Keeper's mana expended though. There was this scroll of healing gone. A lot of hunters are still hurt. But okay, more coming from the main. Obviously. They're hugging the tavern. This is looking like an alchemist now. Or is it?
Nope.
No,
Was just
apparently not.
looking in the bar. Ah, no nice ladies there. Let's go again.
Who's the nicest lady in the bar?
Dark Ranger, of course.
Yeah, Dark Ranger. I mean, the one is literally Medusa, that which turns into stone. She's so ugly.
I really don't want to fuck a snake.
Rather someone dead. Is that what she's saying?
Well, she's
Jesus
undead.
Christ, dude! This is not an open qualifier. What are you doing?
You asked. Whatever. Here comes the acid bomb, and nice detonates coming in colorful. Usually very good at this. We saw Focus yesterday killing all the Wisp here, but that's not going to happen. The Shadow Hunter's already dry. He gets some detonates off on the Walkers as well. Tough fight for Lin now.
Do it. Almost full of healing coming in here. Everything is super healthy, basically. The Pit Lord's supposed to be putting in the damage, but I'm not feeling the damage. Now he's level 3. Must be level 2 cleave, I guess. Okay, right click starting to sting a little, but
Against the archers, it's great. So have him in the back to clean the back line is actually quite nice. But now that he's out of, like, everything's out of mana, he has to retreat there, and there's no way this expansion comes through.
cancel it. The later you cancel, the more expensive it is. Okay, there we go.
Alchemist still level 1. No tier 3, more Huntress. He's breaking upkeep now, with still only 4 Wisps in the mine.
I don't know about this strat, dude.
I think it's okay. The longer the game goes, it should get better and better.
If he gets 5 heroes and some items on this Pit Lord, that's good. But how realistic is this?
Well, there is 3 red spots still on the map.
This camp gives a lot of experience. And what would be the best item? Sobi?
Sobi would be great. Vamp would be great.
Yeah, like Lionhorn is the only bad one. And that one.
Yep.
Forgot about this. Yep.
And there's a creep check coming. Does he have a TP? I don't think so. Nope. Oh, he does. Okay. So playing without a Blade Master. The Rune Brace is not picked up yet. There we go.
Orc at the fountain though, but also pretty good for the Huntresses.
Howl of Terror again. He has to fight this straight up. This is great for the cleave, by the way,
look at
now.
the cleave! Holy shit!
The value of this cleave, this looks like X-Hero Siege or something.
Exactly, or Enfos. Oh
Yeah.
my god!
Yeah, rather Enfos, I think. If only he had a few claws, man. Howl again.
Funny kills.
That's the problem. Also, he has no mana anymore. I think he has to get out soon. The fountain just out-heals it.
In the meantime, Miner's lost quite a few units. The front line is mostly gone. Heal Stroll coming in big time. By the way, Colorful is doing a really good job sniping these Serpent Wards. This is important.
Yeah.
Taking them out with the archers over and over.
I feel like
Shadow Melt doesn't protect you from cleave though. About to get 2 kills here. Colorful's micro is a little sloppy here, honestly. He shouldn't be clumping everything up so much. But he might still have this game.
Now he's turning around against the archers. Pit Lord close to level 4. New Serpent Wards coming in soon. Level 5 on the Keeper though. Lin refusing to TP out. Having such faith in the Pit Lord, I guess.
Gorgonash, can he do it?
Not against the fountain. It's just not working. He's trying to fight longer to buy time for the expansion. I get that. But is it worth it to lose like 15 supply in this fight? I don't know. Everything healthy for Colorful.
Yeah. 2-1 Huntresses. Pretty strong. At least he has plenty of Dispel with the Disenchant, so it's unlikely the Keeper finds too easy of a kill. But with Huntresses blocking, it might be working out. They are faster than the Grunts.
Nice reaction by Colorful to plant an Ancient Protector outside the range of the Watchtower so he can attack the Great Hall. So this fight was basically for nothing. Now TP's out.
Save?
Heavy losses. How? With the speed scroll, maybe, but he can just fire away. It's only 60% done. He can't repair.
That's it. Has to cancel. Well then, 67 supply, barreling down on the Orc main now. That will be a bit of an impatient play. If you dive into the burrows and lose all your huntresses and feed the enemy heroes, that's the one way Colorful can lose this game.
I think so too. 70 supply. This is where things are really, really tough for Orcs already with a Blade Master and anything, but now we don't have that. We don't have a Farseer either for AoE. It's just the Pit Lord, and yeah, questionable decision for Lin to take that fight at the fountain.
Pit Lord almost level 4. I think his strength gain is pretty good, right? It's like 3 or something. That's pretty nice, I guess. And here comes the cleave again against the archers. Pretty good. There's one scroll of healing. 2 scrolls of healing though on the Night of Sight. Here we see the first one from the Alchemist. And Lin needs to fall back to his tower.
He's just
Every bit of help he can get.
Yeah, he is heavily right-clicking the Pit Lord, trying to force him into this invul. The Kodo is here, so more damage from the cleave. Oh, the value. But the heal scroll is there. Key items for Colorful to get them. But with the tower, Lin is actually not doing too bad.
Yeah, these huntresses are soon to all die. But the Shadow Hunter also dropping very low against these huntresses. More and more treants coming in. There is Disenchant still in here. Treants are gone, but the SH might be in trouble. A Tangle, however, instead onto the
Colorful
Walker.
heavily overcommitting here, losing 25 supply, and the Pit Lord is close to 5. My
really
God,
losing this
what
game, dude?
a disaster for Colorful.
Is he actually gonna lose this game? This would be hilarious.
And that was
Shadow Hunter's almost level 5 as well.
Yep. This was a fight without the fountain. That's the difference the fountain makes.
No way. No way he's losing this game. Are you
Yes
serious?
way. The Alchemist is still level 2.
Oh my God. How could we ever doubt the Pit Lord, Neo?
Well,
Then walk to the other fountain here. Sentinel spots this.
I guess you have to see it to believe it.
He's basically double level 5.
Yeah, he needs like 1 creep count.
That's 90% cleave. That's 50 damage snakes.
Snakes?
Level 9 strength for Colorful and level 3 on the Alk. It's not helping that he's losing a couple of archers here to the creeps. Okay. Oh, that's the second one.
Yeah, Colorful is doing plenty of mistakes.
How is Colorful losing this game?
It is quite unbelievable. He picks up the Talisman of Evasion that was...
Talisman? Oh, that's actually so good on him. Are
Yeah.
you serious?
Yeah, so much tankiness. In combination with the Spirit Link, oh yeah. Only 56 supply. Lin already won the fight with 20 supply deficit.
You gotta be shitting me. Colorful, the new Joshishi.
Here come the Wisp Detonate. That means no mining. Oh, but he ensnares almost all of them. And the cleave is just insane. Now 1 kill or 2 kills for the level 3 cleave. And the level 3 snake sticks. Colorful army is just melting.
What is happening? This is
Come on.
actually working.
Level
Here
5.
we go. Level 5 Pit Lord. GG!
Oh, what a disaster.
How? You serious?
What a throw by Colorful. The first 2-0 in the H&W Masters.
Yeah. He should have just expanded in the middle. Go for a couple of APs perhaps. And
Yeah.
just make sure there's no expansion. That's the only thing.
Yeah, just go safety.
Wow.
But he wanted to take that fight there and end the game too quick, underestimating the Pit Lord as we all did. Or most of us did. Of course, chat is always right. And chat knew that Infi is playing this for 2 days. Because we have to know this, what Infi plays on ladder. Dude!
That actually worked.
I am impressed. And this was a weak Pit Lord. Imagine like 2 claws on him.
Yeah. Damn. Pit Lord. The meme strats. No more memes. Serious strat suddenly.
Yeah. Until he gets nerfed, I guess. Oh, well, he actually is not getting nerfed. So, it's announcement time, isn't it?
Oh yeah, right. What's the announcement, Neo?
Well, we have been advertising this for a little bit. That there's a little tournament coming up. And this weekend in Krefeld, offline. And we will do the B stream for Take TV and Todd's Iron Couch.
Woo!
Woo! What would be an Iron Couch without Neo and Remo there? The defenders of the realm for so many years. We gotta be there. We will be there. It was a little bit of a hassle for me to get days off, but this is gonna be such an epic event. We're gonna have Todd, Rotterdam, Neo, Remo casting for the finals at least. We have so many games there on day 1 and 2 that we have to have a B stream, and as you have the pros and Todd and Rotterdam for stream A on the Take TV stream, Remo and I will be providing more games for you on the B stream, hopefully with some guests there as well. And this is going to be a packed weekend, man. We're going to stream from Krefeld, of course, live. We're going to start every day at 8 a.m. to cover W League for you. And then we go into the Iron Couch tournament. This is absolutely going to be amazing. Like 12 hours of content here on this very channel, I think, every day for the weekend. And yeah, I can't wait to get there for the first time into Take's home cast from there. We're going to have a producer just for us. So it's going to be really professional, actually.
Yeah, really cool. I'm so looking forward to it. Take TV, of course, with the Home Story Cups and all the other products that they have come up with. A legendary studio and company in Germany. And being able to go there, work with them, and experience Warcraft 3, their in-person cast, and also meet a lot of fans. I'm so hyped for this, dude. It's going to be so amazing. I'm going to be so sick after that weekend, by the way. Getting up at 7 every day, casting for 12 hours, then drinking, then doing it again. Oh, yeah. But it's going to be worth it, man. This is so amazing.
There's going to be a lot of players. Neutron is coming. One, Enter, Terra, Side, Anima. A lot of Russians, or a few Russians, maybe a lot more Germans. You can go there as well and support the tournament. You can buy a visitor's pass and visit us there in Krefeld. It's pretty close to Cologne and Düsseldorf. So just come along, say hello, watch the games together with other Warcraft 3 enthusiasts. There's a big news on warcraft3.info about this, and also a sticky thread on reddit.com/r/WC3. Also, Todd's stream has a lot of information. We are very, very thankful to Take TV and to Todd for being invited and being part of this as Warcraft 3 gets his very first Home Story Cup.
Yeah,